we're getting together, making it happen. WRBN, Warner Robins. And the beat goes on. That in itself.
Well, are you a Lemmy?
Well,
That's what Lemmy does.
I have high thoughts and expectations about this next show. You know what I'm saying?
That's what Lemmy does. So like, Ace of Spades, Ace of Spades.
So
You
y'all
ever
can
seen him
hear
do
what
it?
I'm thinking. In that little bubble.
Hush. Oh yeah, right up there in the bubble effect. Yeah.
Like,
Dude.
what? That type of shit. You know, I understand.
I thought we were in this together, man.
He's a taco hoarding fuck.
Taco hoarder.
Yeah.
I've never hoarded tacos, man. I'd say tacos for everyone. I'm a
I say
love and peace.
tacos for everyone from here to Kalamazoo. That's all. Just from here
El
to Kalamazoo,
Paso,
right in the line.
standing stuffs.
Huh?
El Paso, standing stuff, Crispies.
Yep.
That's what we're going with.
Old El Paso to Gasso.
Why is that funny? That was pretty good, right? Shit, you got this down, man.
I've been doing this since I was. I used to read a lot of Mad magazines.
I
When
can
I was a
tell.
child, I've been on this thing for a while. This roller coaster. Mark Deeb got me on it.
That
I told you about Mark Deeb.
Yeah, you're kind of wacky.
Mm-hmm.
Wacky.
No, we were just normal kids for who we were, as far as, and you know, society just wasn't ready for what we was coming with.
Society will never be ready for you, Danny Boone. Welcome to WRBN podcast. Once again with Danny Boone from Rehab. What's up, Danny?
Ain't nothing to it but to do it. Just chilling like a mug. What you doing?
Hanging out again in the Boondocks, doing another one of these podcasts. It's great to be with you tonight. Thank you to all of our listeners out there.
Yeah.
Love you guys.
Yeah, much love to
Man.
everybody on the globe. The planet.
Everybody on the globe, everybody in the U.S., everybody. Let's see. ATL, top city still, man.
Yeah,
Y'all are killing it.
ATL is top city. For
It
us.
doesn't seem like it. What's ATL? Can't beat them. It's hard. It's hard to beat them out of that top spot. But there's all kinds of cities, and man, you wouldn't believe the weird cities that people are listening to. But it's very cool. Thank you, guys. We appreciate it.
Weird cities. What do you mean?
Just weird names of cities. I mean, you know how when you drive
Like
somewhere,
Ludowici?
when you drive somewhere and you're going through cities and you're like, man, look at all the people who live here. It's very odd.
Like
it's
Killam? Have you ever heard of a place called Killam?
I have Killam, Michigan. No, Killam what?
I don't know. It's called Killam.
What was the place? Hurtsville. I was like that. I saw today. Hurtsville, Alabama. I'm like, man, I don't know. Hurtsboro. It's like hurting. Hurtsboro, Alabama.
yeah.
You ever heard of that? Hurtsboro,
Yeah,
Alabama. One time I played a club there. Man,
Oh,
it's
yeah?
like a small club. Yeah. Just me
back
and a
when you were-
guitar.
You and you? And a
It's
guitar?
just me and a guitar.
That's
You know,
cool.
back when I was country. This is like a little country thing.
Did I
Country.
see your guitar in the car?
You know what? You did.
I think you should get it, and we need to hear Soup.
I
I
may
think we
bring
need to
that.
hear
You know what?
Soup.
Oh, really?
Yes,
Well,
Soup.
you know what? It would be cool if you would sing Soup.
I will sing it with you.
Well, that would be great. We will do that. And I got another surprise for you with my guitar. So, but we're gonna get to that. That's
All
gonna
right.
be exciting.
All right.
Ah, woohoo.
Soup is a good song.
He's referring to my platinum hit,
Opus
my opus to Soup,
to the brothy liquid
to the
with chunks of goodness. It's like little surprises of fucking. It's like being in a lake and not knowing there's a turtle down there. You know what I mean? It's
What's that? A turtle.
Just
Woo.
yummy.
It's good food.
Oh, it is.
If you've ever had it.
I've had the soup.
Really good when you're sick. You know what I mean? When you're not feeling good, you're under the weather. There's nothing better than some warm soup.
Fresh broth made with rainwater and deer tears.
Broth. Deer tears.
From your mother's.
What? That's my
Did you
mama
say-
you talking about?
Not your mother.
Made from
I
your
don't know what she did.
No.
But, my mother definitely didn't gather deer tears. But
the Bambi tears is made out of Bambi tears.
I love bamboo.
Bam.
I love bamboo. I love bamboo. I take baskets of wicker, but I love bamboo. It will catch fire just like wicker. But if I had to choose, I love bamboo.
I like that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? That's got
Chrissy Hines, baby.
Oh really?
I'll stand by you.
Oh, you changed "I Stand by You" but to "I Love Bamboo." I didn't get that, but she is amazing artist.
She is dope. That's
Wasn't
where
she
actually
on Friends? She was in.
When I looked up that song on Sandcastles,
My favorite song on Sandcastles,
Really?
actually. Yes, that is my favorite song.
I
on there.
really wrote that in a reply to the song she sang about, because remember the old video where the dude's going through withdrawal and all that shit? And she's like, I'll stand by you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I always thought that was a great song. So I like revisited, like if it was an answer back to,
I'll Stand by You.
yeah,
And it was.
Chrissy Hine. You know what I mean?
That's
But
cool
no,
as shit,
it
man.
is-
I learn something
No, I never
every
loved
week
Chrissy
on
Hine.
this podcast. It's so fucking cool.
Isn't that
I
crazy?
learned something every
Shit,
week
that's the
on
first
this
time I
podcast.
ever said anything about it.
That's cool.
Ain't that crazy?
Oh, first time you ever said anything about it?
I never really. told
Wow,
anybody
it's
that.
a
I don't
first.
think I-
That's cool as shit. That's one of the things I love about this podcast, Danny. I get so much information from you.
Well, it just
Even if
crossed
nobody
my
else
mind. It
does,
just
I'm all
crossed
like,
my mind.
that's cool as shit. I love it when I'm around when shit crosses your mind. I'm like, oh, wow, I can catch that. Boom. Let me catch that one. Because, you're lobbing them out. No, but that's cool as shit. I love that song. I love that song. That Chrissy Hines, that's a really good song, but I can't believe that was your answer to it. That's fucking killer. What a great song. Y'all go listen to it. We were talking about last Sandcastles.
While at the same time, there was elements of I realized while writing it that it would be as far as God always being there to help me and stuff like that. So I realized that it did have that tone to it. So and I thought that was definitely probably the real reason it happened. And the other was, it was just real weird, but I like it. And it feels good when you hear it,
It really does. That's what I think of when I hear it. I think of God, and I also think of my wife pulling me out of stuff too, man. You know what I mean? I think I can see how you can look at it. This song, that's what's great about music, because a lot of times you don't know what the artist. You might hear it years later after you've listened to a song. The greats. Maybe you hear an interview with Billy Joel or something like that, and it's a song that really means a lot to you, and then you're like, "Wow, I didn't even know that." He tells you what the song's about. So that's what's kind of cool. And to me, it just seems like somebody of a higher power, somebody helping you out. When I looked up, there you were, man.
Yeah.
Just like you promised you'd be.
Yeah.
Just kind of reminds me of a relationship. You know what I mean? Because when you're a relationship, especially when you're
but
like
then
married,
at the same
good and
time
bad.
in the song, you know, Chrissy Hines said that back then, and that triggered that song to happen to mean what God wanted to say.
Yeah, through you.
Anyway. You know what I mean?
I love that song.
So it's weird.
That's cool as shit. I'm glad you told us that.
Think about that process.
That's cool. That song probably came out in the 80s. I'll Stand By You. Right?
Mm-hmm. I don't remember.
Oh, our engineer's like, nah.
I just
no.
I think maybe 89,
like, no.
Probably 89.
Okay. I was thinking in the 80s.
That's what my guess is.
Or the early 90s.
And she ticks away at the... Watch this. Watch how close.
Did you see this? Hey, you know what? Some cool shirts going on tonight in the box. Check out this.
Sarah Boomsma gave me this one.
Yeah, that one is badass. Thanks, Sarah. She is a good friend and a Patreon and all around just awesome chick.
Cool ass chick.
Yep. We love some Sarah. We got a party soon, man. I mean, I haven't seen her in forever.
Cool ass chick. Cool ass chick.
Your shirt is cool. It says hip hop.
Cool ass chick.
Cool ass chick.
Cool ass chick.
Chicago, Friday night, November 17th, rehab at the Ballydoyle Pub at 7 p.m., Aurora, Illinois. That's Chicago. November 18th, Saturday, rehab at the Music Factory at 7 p.m., Battle Creek, Michigan. I was doing the bass part.
Man.
Hey, didn't you like that band? What's this? Cool and the Gang. You know how they used to do the low. They had to do this you know.
Celebrate good time. Come on. And then it's a celebration.
See, it's a celebration.
Yeah. They always.
I'm trying to do that, guy.
Yeah, they always did it like.
I wonder where that came from.
It's a celebration.
I wonder where that came from. Doing with the guy that does the low bass, the low part, the singing part,
4-part harmony.
But I know, but still, it's that whole that where the guy sings the low part. There's a few songs that are pop like that. I can't think of. Man, I wish I could think of one. But
I got this homie back in school. His name was Carrie Baggett. And he wrote this song. It was the first person I ever knew that wrote their own song.
Oh, cool.
And then performed it.
How old were you at the time?
I was probably 14. And he was like a senior or some shit like that. You know, or yeah, probably.
Okay.
But he
a senior? That's
he
pretty
wrote
good.
this song
for a song.
For the... I
wrote a song way before that.
He was, I didn't. And he had written 4-part harmony.
Whoa.
For the choir, for the...
Oh, so he knew what he was doing.
Obviously.
Mm.
And but he wrote this one. It was like, they got out there, they started off, and Tom McLeish sang in it. And I don't remember who the other two dudes were, but it was definitely him and Carrie Baggett. Because Tom McLeish sang... I don't remember. But anyway, it was like they were like ring them,
yeah.
Yeah. And it was like gonna ring them ding dong bells way up in glory, ding dong bells in the heaven I know. And they was all 4-part harmony. It was like and then it was like gonna ring them ding dong bells way up in glory. Ring them bing bong bells. Yeah,
the bass part.
Like, and I had a loving mother who had gone with all that going on.
Yeah. Oh,
and I was
man.
like,
ding dong.
Yeah,
like,
there's
oh, man.
Ding dong.
You were like, fuck, God. How did you do that?
It was crazy.
How did you do that?
Yeah, it was gonna ring.
That's really good songwriting. He knew.
Ding dong bells,
oh yeah, this guy was way. This guy was way advanced.
Heaven I know, gonna ring. And all that.
Was this guy in the choir the whole time or something like that?
He was in the 4-part harmony group that they had.
Yeah.
Quartet. That's what they call it.
What do they call it? A quartet.
And the motherfucker.
We say
barbershop quartet. Yeah. And
Barbershop
he
quartet.
could shoot ball too. He was a good basketball player. Carry bag.
That goes along with the barbershop quartet. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, I don't know. That's really kind of odd.
What?
But it was crazy, man. He was the White Shadow.
That sounds. I used to love that show.
Yeah, the White
There's
Shadow.
the sing in the shower.
Yeah.
That was a cool show back in the day. Very cool show.
Jim
That's
Reeves.
funny. But it is always funny because me and
Or
you
is
grew up
it-
at the same time.
Was it Jim
I don't know who the guy was.
It was something
the blonde-headed
Reeves.
dude.
But yeah, and he did play for he really played
Yeah,
professional
he
basketball for the
did.
Bulls.
Yeah, he did. He had a short
Bill
stint,
Reeves.
didn't he?
Is it Bill Reeves?
Did he have a short stint?
Short stint. I think he blew his fucking knee out or something.
The White Shadow. Can I do the White Shadow?
Bill Reeves or Phil Reeves.
The White Shadow.
I'm
TV
going
show.
through the damn thing.
What?
I think I might be on to something.
Oh, you might be. Danny's gonna start going through A, B, C, D, T,
Yeah, that's my
F, G.
thing.
I can tell. I know.
I learned that at the Art Institute of Atlanta.
Really, it's a very good way to think of somebody's
It's
name.
called pulling the motherfucker out the box.
Really?
Yeah. What's his name? Dan Reeves? Ken Howard, damn it!
He was totally
Ken
wrong.
Howard!
You were totally wrong, man. He was totally wrong.
What was his name on the show?
Coach Ken?
Ken Reeves?
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay,
I got it!
okay, so you did get
Get it,
You
kinda.
did get it.
My
kinda.
mind works a little
Yeah,
bit.
you got a good memory. I think everybody's obviously
Damn it!
seen that you've got a great memory on here. I think. If you want to see all of these podcasts on video like me, come support us on Patreon. Just go to patreon.com and look for WRBN Podcast. You will see every episode on video and some extras. Come check it out. Let's see how good your memory is when we come.
Huh? Yeah. I
What?
know it.
What?
I know it.
You knew what? You knew it was Ken
I
Reeves.
knew there was a.
I knew there was a Ken Reeves of it.
I didn't know it, but I'm saying when you can go that far back
Okay.
and then try to get a little sniff of the right. That's good. That
Go
means
sniff
your
of the
mind's
right.
still working.
Yeah,
a little
it is.
bit.
It does. It does. Really, you've got a good memory, I think. Let's see how good
So
your
far.
memory is on this. Since we're into episode 34, Danny, congratulations.
Hmm.
Now you are a podcast.
Thank you. That's
star
Earl
also.
Campbell's number.
Hey, yeah, the mighty Earl Campbell.
Yeah.
Loved him playing for the Oilers. Yeah, just plowing through, dude. Nobody could stop him. Remember that?
Yeah, he was a beast.
Sitting in a bar is the next song we're on here. This one, I mean, sitting in a bar, does it need a sitting in a bar or bartender? What I mean,
Yeah.
it's titled "Sitting in a Bar." Okay, on this record. Okay, so, and that's what
and
I
that
call
was
it.
kind of,
That's what I call it. Was that up in the air when you guys were naming it?
no.
It wasn't.
It was the song really didn't do anything until later. So
What do you mean later?
Once
What happened?
the,
What are you saying? The song didn't do anything till later. The
like
album
we
released.
put
Okay.
out Southern's Come
Okay.
with it on it.
Yep.
Then we got after we got dropped, then we split up, then we got dropped or whatever happened. All in that interim, where Brooks went solo, and
Hang on.
I'm talking about the second version right now.
Okay.
So you want to know how the song? Was written?
Yeah. No. I want to ask. Yeah, I'm not. I don't want to talk about the second version yet. I don't want to get ahead of ourselves.
Okay.
Do not want to get ahead of ourselves. I want to talk about when this song. We have talked about this on previous episodes.
Oh, I know what
before.
yeah.
Okay, so
And there's a lot of people need credit there.
So who all worked on this song and who did what? Let's first start there. That's great. Right? That you can remember. We know it's Cody Chestnut.
Cody Chestnut came in the studio. Nate brought him in. I think he was, I don't know. He just introduced us to him. I think maybe he was courting him to sign him or something like that. Maybe. I don't know what his purpose for being there really was.
Really?
But he was there, and we all met and we hung. He was cool, real cool. He goes, "Yo, man, I got this idea for a song." And he just started playing doom, 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 doom. And he was, I mean, I don't know, because I wasn't really around him a lot. But I can just tell he's a furious writer and thinker of things. And,
I like the way you said that. Thinker of things.
I know he's got his mind on something.
Yeah.
And
he was living in right now. He was living right now. He had it.
Yeah. He's on it. And really, we thought it was funny. He sang the hook. And crashed up, he's sitting and stepped away. And he at the time he was singing, because he was just singing, and he sang in a real soft voice, and it sounded way doper when he did it. Way doper. Crashed up, it was just way doper.
Really?
And it was one.
I can't imagine that.
But anyway.
But he is awesome. He is awesome.
He is awesome. And so I wrote the two singing verses. Brooks did the beat for maybe the whole song.
Yeah,
right there in the
I can
studio.
see that. I believe that.
And
the beat is great, and it does fall in line with the rest of it.
And wrote the rap verse on that.
Yeah. And Cody Chestnut wrote the rest of the lyrics.
Wrote the hook and the guitar.
Yeah, the hook and the guitar.
Yeah, and whatever else is in there that I don't know about, but there ain't much to it. But I mean, there's verses to it. Did Cody write those? No, I wrote the verse.
Okay, you wrote the verses. I'm just trying to lay it all out for everybody. Okay, yeah, you wrote that.
No, wait.
Bartender, that song.
Just time. Yeah, I did.
Okay,
that's how the song was. Because I remember thinking, "Crash that piece of shit." I was like, "What was it?" And it was like,
you rewinded it in your head, didn't you? You rewinded it, and you were like, "I really did." How did the story start?
What's the story? And it was him saying,
"That's cool as shit." That is great, man. That is great.
And then once you do that, you're like, okay. And then the thing. And now I'm going back again to the Penn City. Because that whole time I'm thinking about different people I know and friends and this and that. And just the lifestyle of a lot of the people that I was around at the time. And that's what was going on. It was easy to write about. You know what I mean? We were all working construction and living, partying at night, and that type of vibe was what it was. Like, some people in there at jail, some people on probation. You know what I mean? It's like, alcoholic painters. If you got a painter, they say if you got a painter and he's not alcoholic, you don't want him.
Well, you know how the construction field goes. A lot of these guys are just awesome. I mean, they're doing what they can. You gotta love them. They're the ones that fix our houses.
They got a steady hand.
That's a great story to hear. That's so awesome to hear. And like I said, I learn something every week on this podcast. It's so fucking cool if you're a rehab fan. So you wrote the verse. Brooks wrote the rap in it and the beat
and the rap. Yeah.
And then Cody, came up with the guitar part and everything like that. Yeah. It came off really good. So when this was recorded, did it take off? I mean, right away or not?
No, we didn't even really think anything of it. We weren't.
You didn't.
we
You were
weren't-
like, this is not our real, because it does sound different than other songs on this record.
We was into like doing kind of
Experimental, a little bit.
experimental, and I think we really were kind of being experimental just because we're under the name Rehab now. As all right, this is the direction we're working for, and it wasn't just like what do you call it, willy nilly or whatever, just rapping
Willy-nilly.
about whatever, like we used to, and it got real. We opened ourselves up to new terminologies and shit, like clinical terminologies and different ideas of, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We really bugged out.
Oh, and we're gonna see more of this in the next record.
Right. And
Right.
so we put that in there. And but then we was like on some punk rock shit too, like, and then Cody came in, and at the time was like, that's gonna be funny. Because there were no really like
Funny, there's not really.
no black country artists. And in my mind, it was like, it's going to be some covert shit, and they're going to find out that he wrote it, and it's going to be awesome. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like,
because he's man, he is a
he's
great artist.
bad
He is. If y'all don't know, go fucking listen to him. Danny turned me on to him. Yeah, he's great.
I haven't heard anything ever
Cody Chestnut.
Cody Chestnut that he plays.
I always thought from his name, when I first heard that, I thought he was some country singer.
That's what was
white dude.
funny.
Was
Great. In my mind, I played that thought several times.
I mean, Cody Chestnut. He sounds like some. Hang on, and I don't listen to country music. Kenny Chestnut. I don't listen to country music, but
it
it
sounds like
does. It sounds like one of these guys. I was like, oh, okay. You know what I mean?
It's a classic country name, but you don't think of that shit.
No.
You always think of a honky when you think of
this guy's fucking. This guy's
think
great.
of a country name. It's like if
Trace Atkins.
Like my new country name is already done.
Because it's already done.
Yeah, that's my new country name. I put out an album. It's already done.
Really?
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
Already done.
It's gonna be one stroke of genius.
Maybe. Hey man, can I get on there? Can I?
Hey, that one.
Can I get up on that record?
Huh?
Can I get up in that record? You
yeah,
know?
man. Rock it out, B.
Get up. But that's great to know. Like I said, I always learn something new about all your songs on this podcast, and that's what we're trying to do, which is cool. Thanks for giving us some more insight to that, because at first, I was like, do you want to play this song or not? You're like,
no, yeah, you can play it. It's a great song. And we slept on it and didn't know what kind of impact it was going to have, and it was real simple to write. Everything was real simple, but that's just how crazy shit works, man. You got to play around, I guess, a little bit, and don't take yourself too serious. And I think that's what that proved.
One thing you need to do before buying anything online,
Because
don't spend
now I take myself way too serious.
yeah. Don't take yourself seriously. You don't take yourself
I
seriously.
want to ride a one-legged Pegasus through the sky. On the back of a horsefly. What do you got there? He looked like he putting up Christmas decorations around here.
It's almost that time. Jing, 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 jing. That was my little.
Sleigh bells ringing and a ring ting-a-ting-a-ling too.
We are coming. Christmas is coming, and we are gonna. Yeah, we're gonna have a good episode.
Piddly dump, piddly dump, piddly bump, bump, bump.
Look at me. I feel like you a couple weeks ago when you couldn't get your thing untangled. All right. Right?
Yeah. We gonna try to get this untangled.
I haven't seen her.
Oh yeah.
I could wet my whistle.
Brandy, sir?
The door was locked, so I kicked it in. She was tripping on the bills. I think she was high on some pills. She threw my shit out into the yard. Then she called me a bum and slapped me real hard. And in my drunken stupor, I did what I should have never done. Now I'm sitting here talking to you, drunk and on the run. I'm sitting at a bar on the inside, waiting for my ride on the outside. She broke my heart in the trailer park, so I jacked the keys to her fucking car and crashed that piece of shit and then stepped away. You know, Mo, I'll probably get 10 years, so just give me beers till they get here. Yeah, I know the sun is coming up, and y'all are probably getting ready for closing up. But I'm trying to drown my soul. I'm tired of this life on a dirt road, and everything that I love is gone. And I'm tired of hanging on. She got me sitting at a bar on the inside, waiting for my ride on the outside. She stole my heart in the trailer park, so I jacked the keys to her fucking car and crashed that piece of shit and then stepped
Guess
away.
it was meant to be. Romance is misery, so much for memories. And now I'm headed to the penitentiary. See me on TV, the next cop series. I am a danger. I guess I should have did something about my anger, but I never learned. Real things I don't concern. I pour kerosene on everything I love and watch it burn. I know it's my fault, but I wasn't happy it was over. She threw a fit, so I crashed that piece of shit.
And now I'm going back again, back to the pen to see my friends. When we all pile out that county van, they'll ask me where I've been. I've been at a bar on the inside, waiting for my ride on the outside. She broke my heart in the trailer park, so I jacked the keys to her fucking car. I crashed that piece of shit and then stepped away.
That up on the motherfucking microwavable motherfucking Sam tackle on the band slack, and damn, get your damn tattly told.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. That was great, man.
Yeah, that's a good
We
song.
all appreciate that, man. Yeah. Everybody loves the song. I love this song. It's a campfire classic, really.
We probably need to basically really go ahead and, because if they mixed in my vocals in the back of that and made a new version, that'd be huge. I mean, it wouldn't be huge, but it'd be a big.
Just what we did right there. Just what you did right there. Well, I've been kind of trying to mix in the out a lot of it. Like if you tune in on Patreon, you will get to kind of hear a little bit more of you singing. You know what I mean? I'm able to like manipulate that a little bit more than I can if just on the radio.
No. I don't know. I was just saying
that's a good idea. You did good.
I don't mean
you did good on it.
No,
you did good.
Yeah, it was fun. I appreciate it. Thank you.
You're awesome, man. You're a fucking great singer. It's always good.
I
when
like
you're singing.
playing, man.
It's always good when Danny Boone is singing and everybody
always
fucking knows
good
it.
When it's fun. If it ain't, it ain't.
We always having fun. You're always a lot of fun.
Not, you know.
Sitting in a bar, very popular song with, it's it's one of the ones that hooked a lot of people because it's the popular one. And a lot of times when you hear that one, then you dive into the record. You're like, whoa, I think that's a lot of it, maybe.
It is. And, that's very fortunate because, I mean, I'm not sure about the way Brooks felt about it or how anybody else felt about it.
Kenny or Cody.
Cody,
Sorry,
yeah. I have no idea how they felt about it as far. I had no idea. We put it at the end of the album. Like, that shit was funny to us. It was a funny song. It was like,
well, we
would sit around and cackle like, oh, that shit was funny. But we didn't realize how serious the topics were because we were, like kind of just playing the dozens on a strung out version, like at any random asshole we could think of, including ourselves. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So we had no idea.
Came off great.
Did.
Came off great. With that, let's roll out of this.
Did I just talk too long and you just really wanted to wrap it up and you wasn't trying to be rude?
Yeah. No.
Okay, cool.
No, it's just the way we are now. It seems like that we're just like blah blah blah. As soon as you stop, I start. I don't know. I mean, are you done talking?
Man, we're like fucking Jerry Lewis and fucking.
Hey, please like and subscribe on whatever platform you're listening on. It could be Deezer. Deezer. Hey, a lot of people listen. iTunes, Spotify. We're on YouTube. Please come subscribe to us on YouTube.
Deezer.
On at the
say,
HBO thing. Was it Deezer? No, Dozer. Yeah, it was Dozer.
What? Dozer Law Firm?
No.
That's Dozier.
Yeah, whatever platform you're listening on, please like and subscribe. This week we've got this going on.
Happy birthday, Mary Phillips, November 15th, and we hook. Oh, Mark. Oh, shit. You can't spell worth of
M-A-R-K. M-A-R-K.
Yeah, that shit says
M-A-R-K.
All right. Happy birthday, Mark Phillips, November 15th. The boy can't spell worth of shit. I thought your name was Mary. But what would a birthday be without a little faux pas?
What would it be by a little faux pas? Hey, man, Mark, thanks, brother. You're awesome. Mark, he's a really cool fucking dude.
Is a cool dude.
Cool fucking dude.
And he comes to every show that we're close.
Come to the show that close. That's what you got to love. Take us out of this, Danny.
All right, follow us on all the socials. Come watch all of the podcast videos on our Patreon. Check you next time. Interest, challenges, circumstances, and